Alrighty, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? You guys have to give me 1 second. Come on, stream. All right, and we're live. We are here. Everybody, welcome to the Friday stream here at Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. How's everybody doing today? We got a ton of faces in the chat. Let's start the stream off today by saying we're doing a ton of awesome stuff here at Dragon Bloggers. We have an Amazon gift card giveaway here at the end of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and enter a link in chat for you guys to check that out. We're also doing a 3D printer giveaway. So if you guys take a look in chat right now, all you have to do is go to dragonblogger.com/win 3D printer. Get entered to win that 3D printer, which will be on July 9th. And then on July 2nd, we're going to be giving away a Eufy video doorbell. But anyways, yeah, welcome to today's stream. We're showing a lot of awesome stuff here today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is roll into our very first video that we're doing today. We're going to be taking a look at this Mayanocast E2 bundle. One of the best microphone bundles I have ever seen in my life, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. So check out this video real quick. Yeah, but welcome to today's stream, and I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited. Still showing you had entries from yesterday? Okay. Let me, 1 second. You guys give me 1 second. I'm going to let this play, and then I'll let you guys know when to start entering again. To showcase to you this absolutely awesome Mayanocast E2 microphone bundle. So this bundle comes with everything that you need to get professional sounding audio, whether it be for a new gaming setup, whether it be for a new streaming setup, for Zoom calls, anything that you can imagine. Even if you play music, this thing is going to get you set up. So let's go ahead and plug it in and test this thing out. All right, guys, so as you guys can see here, we are all hooked up and ready to go. I have the microphone hooked in via XLR to the interface. I have the interface. All right, so you guys should be good to go ahead and get entered in for today's giveaways. I will drop all those links in chat for you guys to check out one more time. But yeah, just go ahead and get entered in for today's Amazon gift card giveaway. It's hooked up via USB-C to my computer, and then I have the interface powered via USB-C from a standard 110 outlet. So we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of a vocal test, which is what we're doing right now. As you guys can hear, this thing honestly sounds super crisp. I really like the way this sounds. Its tone and its depth and the warmth of the microphone sound really good. I really believe that this is a microphone that's better than some of the top tier microphones that are out there, or some of the more popular microphones that people use. And this whole bundle, if you were to split this in half, this microphone comes in at a fraction and sometimes even half the price of some of those higher end microphones, and it sounds really good. So taking a look at some of the features right here, you're going to notice that we have our automatic gain control. So we are sitting right about 7. There are little dots right here that kind of show where you're at. So we're sitting at 7, and I found that that's a good gain level for this microphone. Now what we can do is we can automatically turn that up. If we want to just do that, we just push up. If you want to mute this microphone real quick, if somebody comes in and you take a phone call, you don't want anyone to hear what you're talking about. Amazon customer, whoever you are, thank you for the follow. All you have to do is just slide this all the way down, and I'll start talking when I slide all the way down to show that you can't hear me. And as you guys could see right there, you could not hear me. Super easy and super awesome that you're able to just quickly slide that down and ready to go. Now you have pitch control up here, which is one of my favorite things. So you'll notice as I start to turn this pitch control
with a live video or live audio recording, it is changing the pitch of my voice.
Now we're back at normal. If we go backwards,
you are going to notice that my voice is now deeper. There is one thing I've noticed.
If you do go all the way down, with the pitch to the lowest pitch, it'll start to kind of cut and break up to where whatever software you're using to record from won't pick it up. I don't know why exactly that is, but that is one thing I've noticed. Now, I have not messed with the sound pad, so I'm not really going to get too much into the sound pad itself. You're going to have a bunch of different reverb options right here, loop back, sidechain, music only, and the music only thing is really cool. So as you guys can see here, we have BT lit up. It might be a little bit hard to see. My camera's not very focused. But what the BT is you can turn this on and then hook up your phone or any other Bluetooth enabled device that can play audio. And what you guys are going to notice whenever I load up the song, so as you guys can see here, we're using some royalty-free music. If I play this, it's going to feed directly to you guys. So this is a really easy and quick way to set up background music for your stream, for your recordings, voiceovers, whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and play this and let you guys hear it. Alrighty. So yeah, we're definitely, one second, chat real quick. But yeah, no, definitely check out the Mayanocaster or the Mayanocaster E2. Super awesome bundle there. And if you guys give me 1 second. All right, so we should be good. You guys, just one tiny second. Just getting some stuff figured out real quick. All right, so, but yes, no, you definitely have to check it out. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll switch over to the live view, and all right, everybody's got me back. Cool. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this V-Copter Falcon. This drone is my favorite drone I've ever had. I've had quite a few drones. I've taken a look at quite a few drones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load up this. And while it's playing, I can't talk, but just watch how awesome this thing is. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. And today we're going to be taking a look at the V-Copter Falcon. Today's video is just going to be a quick setup video. So let's just go ahead and jump in and get this going. So the first thing you want to do is just basically take the battery off of the bottom of the drone. And all of this video is going to be on the assumption that you guys have already unboxed this. Once you have this battery off of the drone, all you simply want to do is just plug it up with the included charger. And the reason I say do this is so for your first flight, you get the max amount of flight time, being that the drone doesn't come fully charged. And as you guys can see here, you have 4 indicator bars. So just wait till it gets to 4 and then you guys should be good to go. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is simply hold down on the top of the drone once the battery is reinstalled. Wait for the lights to flash. The gimbal will do its little calibration, as you guys can see right there. And then we're going to move on to the next step now. So then you want to open up on the left side of the drone as if you're facing the back of it, and you're going to press in that little red button, and that is going to put the drone into pairing mode in order to get this drone paired with the controller itself. Knee-high,
and you'll see on the back that the green light will flash, meaning we're ready to go on to the next step. Then all you want to do is power on the controller, plug in your phone via the USB port that is on the back, and it might take a few seconds. You guys can notice here that it's just kind of loading and thinking, but this is only during initial pairing, and it won't take this long moving forward whenever you want to fly this thing again. Then you will see that you have a firmware update available. You can go ahead and hit OK. It's not going to update it right now. And then you'll have a little bit of a registration process with your personal information just to get this drone registered to you. So just go ahead and make sure that you do that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is just go in. There's going to give you some more prompts such as sport mode and some more firmware. You can skip through all of that. And then you will see right now we are basically ready to go. And so that's really all there is for this drone. There's not much to it. And I just want to make sure that you guys understand that this drone is probably the easiest drone I've ever had to set up. So once you go through all of those instructions, all you have to do is take this outside, find a good place to fly it, and you're good to go. And this is just a quick little demonstration that I wanted to show you separate from the full test video that I'll be doing. It was super, super windy this day, which was about 40 miles per hour, and this drone handles so incredibly well, you guys wouldn't believe it. So this is just a quick little setup tutorial. I will be doing a full review in the coming days just on the entire features and setup and running and everything of this drone. As you guys can see here, this is just a little bit of a sneak peek at the drone's quality, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.
All right, so I want to tell you guys another thing. First of all, that video right there is super awesome, but let me show you guys one of the coolest things about this drone. So the other day I was flying my drone with my father-in-law, and we flew it 1 mile away to do a visit to my father-in-law's uncle that's buried at the local cemetery. We were legitimately a mile away, below a tree line. We couldn't see it, still flying it perfectly fine with the live view that you see on your phone. And here's the coolest thing that happened. My phone died whenever I was live viewing it. Now, obviously, I cannot see from 1 mile away. I just can't see the drone physically with my eyes. And so when you're that far away, you have to rely on your phone to see it. My phone died. I didn't know where it was at. I knew it was a mile ahead of me straight, but it was below tree lines. And even if I would have shot it straight up in the air, I still couldn't have seen it. Nobody can see a mile away, or nobody can see this drone a mile away. So on the controller, even though my phone was dead, the controller has a return to home button. And so we hit that return to home button, and it came home from 1 mile away. From an entire mile away, it came home. You guys can see right there that it's flying back in. And I'm not controlling that at all. So let me show you guys this. My phone right here is completely dead. You guys can see, completely dead. I hit that return to home button right there. And that's it, just coming back from 1 entire mile away. And it landed like 10 feet away from where I had taken it off. 10 feet away from where I had taken it off. So the V-Copter Falcon is, I mean, it's legit the best drone I've ever used in my life. I've used other name brand drones, and you really can't beat it. Especially at $8.99. It's one of the greatest drones I've ever seen. But you guys definitely have to check it out. Add it to the cart. You guys will not be upset with it. I know that there's a ton of drones out there, and a lot of people just are kind of wondering, like, you know, like, how do I get a drone? Which drone do I get? Am I going to crash? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? There's so many reasons why the V-Copter Falcon is, first of all, not only just a great beginner's drone because it has collision avoidance. On the front, it has 2 cameras that will basically stop it from running into something. So super awesome that it does that. It has beginner mode where you can't fly it too fast. And then if you want to graduate up to sport mode, you can do that as well with the click of a button or a flip of a button. So yeah, definitely a ton of cool stuff on the V-Copter Falcon. So add that to the cart, my friends. And we're going to switch over to the next product. We're going to take a look at this EF EcoFlow Delta Max. The EF EcoFlow Delta Max. This is a beast. So let me go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this portable power station from EcoFlow. This is the EcoFlow Delta Max. Now, I have worked with numerous EcoFlow products in the past, and this is one of their highest end models that is available. And this thing is an absolute beast. And I say max because it definitely is max in all aspects of its build. It's so big that it actually has dual exhaust fans. So you can see here on the back side that it has fans to bring out some of that heat. And then on the other side, it's going to have fans to bring in cooler air. And then also here on the bottom, you're going to notice that you have external power to extend the life of this with other units. And this does have a ton of charging capabilities. As you guys can see here, right here on the front panel, you're going to have 6 individually grounded AC outlets with X-Boost, which is going to allow you to
basically power small kitchen appliances and some larger kitchen appliances for quite a long time. And then down here at the bottom, you're going to have your standard 12-volt outlet that's going to allow you to charge this machine from your car or charge other machines that use that 12-volt outlet. On top, you have a ton of different charging options. So on the left here, you actually have support for
Maria. Thank you for the follow. I love you long time.
Solar chargers, and that's going to allow you to basically keep this thing up and going no matter where you're at. So if you're camping, you can definitely keep this charged, and then you're going to have your standard 120-volt outlet and a little circuit breaker just in case anything goes wrong. Taking a look at the front panel here, likewise of all of their other machines, you're going to have some USB ports, but the cool thing about this one is you're actually going to have 2 USB-C 100 watt. To put that into perspective, most of your phones only charge at 25 watts, and these can output at 100, which is absolutely crazy. Turning on the screen right here, you're going to notice right there in the middle that we only have this charged to about 42%, and it's giving us an expected battery charging time of 83 hours. Now, that's obviously going to change when you plug something in, but just expected 83 hours on 42% charge is crazy. You can also see your input wattage and your output wattage right up there on the right side of the screen as well. And also one of the coolest things that EcoFlow does with all of their products is the app control of everything. So you can see right here, you can turn on and off X Boost mode. You can control all of the different power cycles for each of the charging components. You can see input whenever you're charging it. There's just a ton of features in this app that allow you to control it. And then also within the settings, there's a bunch of different things that you can control in here. So you're definitely going to be able to get this thing set up exactly how you want it. And one of my favorite things about this machine is just how many ports there are. So as you guys can see here, you have 6 ports. You can run things that are a standard 120-volt outlet while also charging your devices. This thing is so powerful, you can actually power a microwave. I feel like some people might not believe me. All right, guys, so this is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger checking out the EcoFlow Delta Max. This is definitely a beast of a unit, and I highly recommend it. See you on the next video.
All right, so like I said in the video there, it is a highly recommended product. I don't think that these EcoFlow, whether it be the River or the Delta, I don't think this is something you guys want. This is something you guys need, because you guys got to think about this. If you guys are... can it run a 2,000 watt air conditioner? Yes, it can actually. It can. With X Boost mode, it can run up to, let me see what this one is. So I know the Delta Pro, this can run up to 2,400 watts. It can run up to 2,400 watts, which is, if you look at it, it's crazy that it can run that much. But this isn't something that you guys should want. This is something you guys should need, whether it be this one or one of their smaller ones. You guys got to think about the situations where this could be useful. If you guys live in an area that is prone to, I guess, rolling blackouts, power outages, severe storms, or just severe weather that knocks your power out often, you guys don't want to be without power. Now, while this one is $18.99 right now, which in my opinion is a really great deal. I mean, $1,900 is a lot of money, but it's the peace of mind thing. This is really more than a purchase. It's almost an investment in your safety and security at home. So yeah, definitely check out the EcoFlow Delta Max 2000. Now this thing is it's a beastly unit. It's super strong, works super well. It has app control where you can turn on and off the different power ports just wherever you're at. So if you leave or you're camping, say you're camping and you're a mile into your hike and you're like, oh, I forgot to turn off whatever's plugged into this unit, you can just load up the app and then just turn it off automatically right there. Alley Cat, welcome to the stream. You just shot an unboxing. Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast. Ask Siren in chat right now, everybody. Or Siren, you let everybody know in chat right now how strong this thing is, because it's unbelievably strong. It is so cool. It's massive too. Yeah, it's not a wimpy little thing. It can be charged by solar panels. It can, which is also one of the cool things. I'll show you that right here.
Hey.
So let me go ahead and get to the point where I show you the solar panels. So if you look right there,
In the upper left corner of that panel that I flipped up, those two golden prongs right there, that is for solar panels. And you don't have to use EcoFlow solar panels either. It's compatible with all of those solar panels that use that connection. But yeah, tons of awesome stuff on that, on the EcoFlow Delta. Yeah, it's a beast. We're going to switch over to the next product, though, and take a look at the Soundcore Beatlight B32. That's a lot to say. So you guys must give me 1 second. I got to get that video for you guys. Links are messed up. Just give me 1 second. Hold on, chat. You guys hold on and stop making fun of me. All right, here we go. Bada boom, bada bang. You guys missed it. One of these streams I was doing like a whole angry Italian New York accent the entire time.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look, guys, at a new product from Anker. This is their Soundcore Beatlight B32. What does the B32 means? It stands for 32 feet of LED strips. Now this...
I think I'm going to go blow my nose while this is playing. I'll be right back, guys. Woke up and allergies are kicking my butt today.
This is an RGB plus strip, so they do say it can actually do segmented colors throughout the strip, which is kind of cool if it can. We're going to actually test that and see. I can't really install it today, but we're going to give you guys a quick installing and show you guys a little bit of lighting. Now, they do have a customizable mood lighting effects. It can actually sync with music and all of that cool stuff with their Soundcore app. So make sure to add the Soundcore app. So what do you get inside this? Let's show you guys. Right off the back, I am greeted with, the box of LEDs. And I'm going to open this up. I just ripped the front. So actually, it's got two strips. I was not expecting two different strips, so you do have two strips of these guys, and on the back, and I'll actually pop one of these open, right? See if I can get this open. Kind of show you guys this, because this is kind of cool. You have the strip right here, guys, right? On the back, you actually have the 3M adhesive, and I'm going to kind of show you, hopefully show you this a little better. 3M adhesive, you peel it, stick it, guys, to anything you need. Now, the cool part is right here, and I know this is kind of hard to zoom in, but there you go. You can actually cut it on that ground part, guys, if you really need to cut to shrink this cable down if it's too long. Then you have the standard 3-prong 5-volt plug-in. On that, you have two of those, which is cool. Now, to stick the 3M adhesive, make sure you wipe down the surface you're using with like an alcohol prep pad or a nice cloth. Then inside here, you actually have the controller, which controls both LED strips. You have your power, you have your...
Anybody know what a 3-splong is? I have zero idea. Let me know.
Light cycle.
Rebecca and Brenda, welcome to the stream. Love you long time.
And then you have your Bluetooth
following
in here, because this is Bluetooth. It does come with two alcohol prep pads, guys, right? And then it comes with some more 3M adhesive style clips. Now, the 3M adhesive, we'll talk about this. I'm going to show this out. You can either 3M adhesive this to the wall to hold the actual strips to the wall and actually use it as that, or you can use a screw and screw through this, and it does come with the screws to actually screw into the wall or whatever you're going to actually connect it up there. Looks like you have several pieces of that, which is great that they give you that, plus the two alcohol pads. Then on the other side of this box, you actually have the standard wall brick, guys, of course. But what does it look like and how does it work? So let's take this out, plug this in right here, right? I'm going to reach down here, and I'm going to grab me an LED extension cord. We're going to plug in the extension cord. I'm going to kind of close this box and set the extension cord on there. Then we're going to grab the LED strip that we actually opened right here, and I'm going to unstrip some of this, and then we're going to grab one side of this, guys, and remember, they do clip in a certain direction, so make sure that you clip
yeah, Robert, it's a 4-splong.
it in properly. So this actually has a hook here, and this has a little lip. That is how you'll actually connect it. It will connect, and then you guys can see the LEDs are already on.
Roberto E, thank you for following.
I love you long time.
And already going. They're actually quite bright and beautiful. I actually like this. Now, the controller, of course, guys, right? So we can recycle the patterns, and we can change the patterns just like this. It's really cool to be able to show you guys this with the round, and we're going to hit the pattern again. There's a different pattern. Guys, if you want to change it up again, whoa. I was not expecting that. I like that. That was cool. Look at that.
I'm telling you guys, listen in chat. If it's you, okay, you know what? Let me get it together. If it's your first time here, James is our sound guy. So anything sound, trust from him. He is a sound guru. And anything light, I don't know if anyone's a light guru or if anyone's just just knows a lot about lights. But James is the sound and moth on our team because he is attracted to lights like a real moth.
Recycle the patterns, and we can change the patterns just like this. It's really cool to be able to show you guys this with the round, and we're going to hit the pattern again. There's a different pattern.
Watch, it's coming
guys,
up.
If you want to change it up again, whoa. I was not expecting that.
Do you see? Look at his eyes. Tell me, okay, first of all, lights have to be good in order to get that reaction.
Like that. That was cool.
They have to be good.
Look at that. That is cool. So that's like voice activated. If I get quiet, it won't do nothing. If I keep going, it'll actually go back to going. Now, the one thing this does do, guys, that I will kind of try and show you guys this, is we grab the phone, right? We'll have to pair this. You have to hold down the actual Bluetooth button or the power button. Now we're
See, Jennifer knows what's up. Jennifer knows what's good. She knows that in order to get a reaction out of James, they have to be good lights. It's Anchor, but I mean, they're Anchor lights, so it's going to be good.
We're going to go over here. We're going to grab the Soundcore app, right? Soundcore app should pop up right here, Soundcore app.
Where is James? James should be in chat, I think. Possibly.
This is what we want right here. It's going to load. Of course, this Soundcore app will load all of the devices that you have in here. But there it pops up. Beatlight 2, device found, click connect. So we're now going to connect this and it's going to start going. You guys see it's now connecting. So in here, guys, you can actually customize the lights that you want, the motions, the playlist. As you guys can see, we can actually scroll through this, but let's go back. I did not expect that. Let's go back to the effects. So with the effects screen, guys, we can just literally scroll up. There's so many effects, right? Rainbows, sunrise, piano, sparks, like that. Let's go over to motions. We do have motions. We have racing, flicker, shine, chaos.
One thing I really like about Anchor, or the app specifically that Anchor put with these Soundcore Beatlight light strips, is that you can see the effect, like what it's going to do live right there before you click it. So you don't have to go through, click it, look up. I don't like that. You can just see right there what it's going to do. It has like that little live preview. That's pretty cool.
Break, meter, intersect, jigsaw, fireworks, flowers, breeze, claps, snakes, swings, loves, jumping, and you keep going and going and going. Then they have a playlist, guys. The playlist functions with your combinations of multi-functions of other devices. If you want to do paint, guys, you can make your own, right? Or we can go over here to color, customize segments of the sections. We can go up here, hit this. This gives us the device name and firmware update if you need the device name and firmware update. All very simple, very easy. Now there is a microphone, so you can actually add a microphone to this. Now I'm going to actually let's grab something here, and let's grab the rotation. Let's show you guys rotation. So very simple, very easy, guys. Of course, this is the Anchor Beatlight B32 kit, guys. 32 feet of LEDs, 2 different strips. Thanks for checking out this video, and I hope you guys all have a great day.
All right, so if you guys need awesome RGB light strips like I have in my room, if you want to be cool like this and be able to do cool stuff, definitely check out the B32. That is a 32-foot light strip by one of the best companies out there, which is Anchor. Soundcore is one of their little baby companies that they have. So click the link right now, add it to chat. I can't imagine, or add it to chat. I mean, I guess you could do that too. You could add it to chat, but add it to your cart. Purchase it if you want to. Don't if you don't. We're gonna switch over to the next product in today's stream, and we're gonna be taking a look at this guy right here. So this is the Dream Egg Quiet Air Purifier. You guys have heard me talk about this a ton of times. Video is coming up real soon on it. But yes, this is an air purifier right here with a true HEPA filter. So I've said this before. Okay, hold on. I don't think HEPA, saying that you have a HEPA air filter in your air purifier, I don't think you can just say that. I think you have to go through tests, or your filters have to go through tests and get certified as a HEPA air filter. So I'll show you guys the air filter here on the bottom because, I mean, this sounds corny, but this is like a really good air filter. If you look at it right there, you guys can see, well, first of all, I got dog hair on it, so it did its job there. See the little dog hair right there? Nothing's getting through that besides air. Dust, nothing. Everything on this is super, super well made, and these are replaceable, and they're very easy to replace. So all you have to do is just set it down there in the bottom like that guy right there, and then you just line up the holes, and you just turn it. So simple HEPA air filter, and HEPA air filters do a much better job than non-HEPA air filters. Taking a look at the top, you guys can see you have a ton of controls right there. So if you look, power is on. We are on mode 1. Simply increase it. So now we're on mode 2, which just increased the airflow. If we increase it again, we'll go to 3. I'll let you guys hear that. So 3 in my opinion is the first time that you can hear the actual airflow. Then if you go to turbo, that is the highest mode, and you guys can hear this. And while it is loud, it's not overbearing, especially if you're going to be watching movies or you have a headset on, you're playing video games, you're really not going to care. Even though it is loud, it is moving a ton of air right now. I wish I had a piece of paper. I don't have a piece of paper to show you how much air this is moving, but it's a lot. So we'll go back down to 1. You have your pet mode, which is basically going to run for a limited amount of time at max, and then it will shut off and go back to 1. You have your night light feature. Oh, no, sorry. Here's your night light feature. So you have 3 different brightnesses. You have just completely bright, super awesome. I'll show you what that looks like in the dark, or darker. So you guys can see right there. It kind of has that infinity mirror look too, which I think looks really, really cool. Honestly, yeah, that does look really cool. And you can see it whenever it's like sitting on the desk. On here, it doesn't look as warm. In real life, this is a really warm color. You can go down 1 brightness right there, and then just completely off. So go ahead and turn this back on. Man, I keep double clicking it. All right, so then you have a timer. You can set this to run for just 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. You have a night mode. So say you're getting ready to go to bed, right? You don't want any lights on in the room. You don't want any loud noise. You just want peace and quiet. So we'll turn this all the way up to turbo. So running super loud, it's got the light on. All you have to do is hit this night mode. And you see what it automatically did is it decreased it all the way down to level 1 of airflow and turned off the lights. So we'll turn off that night mode. We'll go back down to 1. And then you also have a lock mode as well for kids. So if you guys have kids at home, you guys don't want them messing with this thing, all you have to do is hold down that little lock button right there, and it's going to lock it out to where you can't do anything. So this is a really, really, really good air purifier. I mean, it's super small. It's small enough that where if you have a rather large desk, all you have to do is just set it on there and forget about it. And it does a really, really good job of just purifying your home. So if you guys have been looking for a new air purifier, look no further. This Dream Egg at $116 is super awesome. I really like the look. I think this will go with any of your guys' themes or setups in your house. It's just a very simple design. It's kind of got this like cream, eggshell white, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, this thing just works really well, and I highly recommend it. This is the Dream Egg Quiet Air Purifier. Look at that. Look at that light. Looks super awesome. I'm going to set this on the ground where it belongs and just let it keep giving me the bestest of air. So we got some new followers. Sasha, thank you for the follow. Rakeel, thank you for the follow. And I will always
love you guys long time.
All right, switching over to the next product in today's stream, we're going to take a look at this really interesting robot. And I say robot because it's a robot. This is the EveryBot 3-spin heavy-duty wet mop. This is just a very interesting product. You guys are going to have to check out the video for this, because I do a better job. Past Nate does a better job than current Nate at explaining stuff. That's the wrong video. 1 second. That's not the mop, okay? That's not the mop at all. That is a pet dryer, which is a video I did, but that's not what we're taking a look at. Alrighty, now let me get the video loaded up for you guys. Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to do a little bit of a how-to and a test on the EveryBot 3-spin robotic mop. I have been hearing a lot about this mop, so I'm super excited to test it out and show you guys how this thing works. So the first thing you're going to want to do is choose your mop head. So your first mop head that you're going to get is this general microfiber that you can see here, and then the next mop head you're going to get is a lot thicker, and they claim that this one is better for cracks and crevices. So we're going to go ahead and go with the second option that we have here, and all you have to do to install these is simply just push them down, align the holes, and they will velcro there, and you should be good to go after you get those all laid there. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is, you can see right here on top, you can just push in this silver button, and then this whole little reservoir tank will release. Now all you want to do is put water in here. They say specifically not to put any solution or cleaner, and also be sure not to put too hot of water inside of this reservoir tank, because it could potentially deform and then this thing will not fit back in the main unit. So definitely just be safe with everything that you put in there. Just water should be good. To get this thing powered on, all you have to do is press the power button for a couple seconds, and you will see that on the screen or on the panel you can see that you have a battery level indicator and a water indicator on how much water this is actually going to push out whenever it's doing its cleaning cycles. And you do have the option to control this with a remote. As you guys can see here, there is a ton of features and a ton of options on here. There's a focus mode, edge, you can drain water, water control, so a bunch of different things that you can do there. Simply pressing this will engage it to do an automatic cleaning, and what this is going to do is, you can see here, it automatically starts, and I really enjoy the way this thing gets around the surface that it's cleaning on just by moving each one of those wheels independently to create the friction and traction it needs to propel itself. So as for the test, all right, so this is gross. I say it in the video, but this is milk. This is whole milk right here. Listen, chat. This is whole milk. Oh, my voice is whole milk. This is whole milk, sriracha, and ketchup. Okay, this is what I did for you guys. If you're listening to me right now, I did this for you. Test, as you guys can see here, we have ketchup, milk, and sriracha. So what we're going to do is basically, the room smelled terrible. Hashtag terrible, put it in chat. Basically just kind of smear this around on my desk, and I hope my wife never sees this video, because if she did, I might not be making videos for you guys. But what we're going to do now that we've kind of smeared that around on the desk is we're going to let it dry. Rome, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you here, buddy. For a little bit, just so it's a little bit stickier to really test out the 3-spin from EveryBot. See, Alicat knows what's up. So as you guys can see here, I just turned on the machine, and it's kind of figuring out where it is at on the table and remapping itself. But eventually what it's going to do, that you'll notice here in just a couple of seconds, is it's going to find its way over to... I give the people what they want, except for toe picks. Those cost. The mess, and you guys can see when it gets over the mess how well it actually picks everything up with just using water. And that's absolutely crazy to me that it picked it up with only water and no solution. Now I am in manual mode because it missed a little bit right here, and I am just driving over it manually just to try to get up the last bits and pieces of that little concoction that I made and put on my desk. And what I want to do now is basically just wipe this down with some surface cleaner Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit more strong than the machine, and I want to apply a little bit of pressure to it, more pressure than the EveryBot can, just to see what was left behind and how good of a job the 3-spin did. So taking a look at the paper towel, I'm actually pleasantly surprised I didn't get up a lot more from... Think about that. That thing just used water. So one thing that you can do, because they say specifically not to put any cleaning solution inside of the water reservoir, which if everybody ever sees this, I recommend making it to where we're able to do it, or even making your own like proprietary cleaning solution that is compatible with running through your system. But look at the napkin there. That's just from water. So that the Mother Yarn, I think it's called, the Mother Yarn pads that I use do such a good job of cleaning everything up that's all I was able to get up. That is all I was able to get up with just water from the EveryBot 3-spin. Those pads do such a good job of spinning, and it spins at such a fast rate that it almost gets everything up. I mean, I used a cleaning solution, a pretty harsh cleaning solution at that, and I applied pretty heavy pressure while I was cleaning it after the EveryBot went over it, and that's all I was able to get up. But now, if you guys want it to get up every single last bit and piece, all I would recommend doing is, say you're going to have the EveryBot go over a certain area, just maybe spray it down with some solution. But if you're also comfortable with it only leaving behind this much debris or dirt or gunk, whatever it is, that's fine too. But just the fact that it did so well on just water, it was so surprising to me. The table than this. I mean, that is obviously a little bit left over, but being that this had no solution, it's awesome. And you can see right here on the pad that it did a really good job of picking all of that stuff up. So all you have to do after those pads are dirty is just throw them in the washer. They are washer safe. So it's really cool that you're able to do that. All right, guys, this was just a quick overview of the EveryBot 3-spin. This thing works super well. I highly recommend it, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, no, you guys have all heard over and over and over. You guys have all heard multiple times. I'm trying it right now with 1 gray and 2 green pads on the EveryBot. Yeah, the EveryBot's awesome. You guys have all heard of robot vacuums. You guys have heard of what's happening today? You guys have all heard of robot vacuums and robot mops, or the robot vacuum mop combo. This is just a mop. And the coolest thing about this is you just take it off of its little charger. Don't throw it on the ground, but you put it on the ground, press the power button, and let it go and let it do its thing. It has a really long battery life, and it'll shout at you when it's ready to go back, and just basically go home and get charged again. So definitely check out that EveryBot 3-spin. Super awesome. Switching over to the next product in today's stream, my friends, we're going to take a look at this Baseus LED desk lamp. Baseus LED desk lamp. And I will get this video loaded up. How's everybody doing today in chat, by the way? Listen, if this is your first time here, first of all, welcome to the chat. We have a giveaway going on at the end of the stream. We will be doing our gift card giveaway. We also have some ongoing giveaways, too. We're going to be giving away an Elegoo Neptune 2S 3D printer with a 2-pack of filament by Duramic 3D, which makes really, really, really good filament. That 3D printer right there is super awesome. Then we're doing a Eufy video doorbell giveaway. You guys have seen those. They got really popular really quickly, and it seems like every new house or every other house you go to has one. So you guys have the chance to win one and get your house all techie and awesome. But on to the Baseus LED desk lamp. And like I told you, James is the light guy. Look, it's another light video by James.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product, guys. This is from Baseus. This is their desktop lamp. This is a battery rechargeable style lamp, guys. This does have a 2200 milliamp battery, which is very great. 3 color temperatures, steepless brightness, so you can...
I'm telling you, geek. It probably is. I don't remember. He did some corn bulb review. It's just a light bulb, and it looked like Hiroshima whenever it went off. Whenever he turned it on, it blinded the camera. It was crazy.
Just touch it. Go to where you want. Stop. has a memory function, which is great. Now the memory function will actually keep it where you have it set last, which is cool to actually have that function. Let's pop it open and give you guys your first look. Now they do claim this has a very small base, which is kind of cool. We're going to show you guys this. If I can get it open, fighting these little tabs. I guess I should have cut it beforehand, but I did not. Let's pull this out. So we get a box inside of a box. Oh, and paperwork. Oh, hey. I was not expecting it to come apart like that. So, boxes. We don't need a box, right? You can keep that box there.
Right.
Here's your cable. It is USB to USB-C, which is nice to have. Then you have your little lamp. I love
lamp. I love lamp.
Actually quite small. I wasn't expecting this footprint. Okay, now here we go. This is a little bit different. Cool. All right.
And listen, if you guys, I see you guys are clicking on a bunch of different products. If you guys came here for one specific thing, or you guys were searching something and you saw our video and you're like, wait, why is this guy live talking about products? If you guys are in chat right now and you guys do want me to talk about a certain product, that's fine. I can skip ahead. I can leave James in the dust. We can skip ahead, go backwards, whatever you guys want to do. Let me know in chat if there's a certain product that you want to be talked about right now. And I will be happy to oblige.
You guys can see it actually.
And the only thing is if you do ask me to like go forward in the video and take a look at something else, it will cost you.
And unfortunately, it will cost your soul.
Moves out.
I thought that was funny. I thought that was gonna be awesome.
This is actually quite cool. I was not expecting this. This is not what I was expecting whatsoever. Right down here, guys, you have your on and off switch. Let's turn it on, right? It's powered on. Let's see if it's actually charged. It doesn't look charged, so we're going to plug it in. Not a big deal. Be right back. All right, we now have it plugged in. We're going to show you guys this. We're going to turn it on. There you guys go. If I hold it down,
yeah, that was
we
just
can dim
yesterday.
it. If I hold it back
Kind
up,
of ridiculous, honestly.
it'll go back up. Now, if I tap it again, it changes colors. We can also dim that just very steeply. Stop where you want it. Bring it back up. Stop. Change coloration again. This is more of a hue, orange hue. You know, dim it.
Oh, look at that hue.
Or bring it back up.
Show us your hue, James.
Now, tap it again. Shuts it off. Turn it back on, right? On the bottom, guys, this little switch on the bottom is actually to change the brightness auto dimming by itself. It has an auto dimming part.
Wait. Pause, chat. Only 42 on a daily? Like, okay, so a Thursday you only receive 42? My gosh, man. That's a lot. I think the most I've gotten, I just started doing this full time though. I just started 15 maybe? 15, 42. Wednesday was 31. How long have you been doing this, man? That's awesome. Also super stressful.
That's cool to have that option. So let's say you have your light on. It's going to dim this light if it's already bright. Very cool, very easy. I love it. Battery powered, guys. Look, unplugged. We're good to go. Take it with you. Carry it along. Whatever you need. The Bezeus desk lamp is a nice little option, guys. Again, nice little product. If you guys need desk lamp, Bezeus has got you covered. Thanks for checking out this quick little video. Hope you guys all have a great day.
Yeah, we do a... so I can imagine at that point you really do have to donate because I give away so much stuff because you legitimately, especially at his point where he's receiving legitimate hundreds of boxes a week, you cannot keep up with that much inventory in your house. First of all, it'll become overbearing. It'll become overwhelming. It's just too stressful. Yeah. The coolest thing about being a tech reviewer, so if you guys have ever been thinking about this, you almost never have to buy Christmas presents again, which is the coolest thing. But no, definitely check out that Bezeus LED desk lamp. Super awesome. We're going to switch over to the next product in today's stream. We're going to take a look at this AZL1 folding concept computer desk. This thing is really cool. Let me go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys. Let me make sure I have the right link in chat, and I don't, so just give me 1 second. Yeah, if you guys need lights, if it's doomsday and like it's like early, if it ever goes back to like early 2022 or mid 2022 or 2020 when it was impossible to buy toilet paper, if it ever gets that bad, we're like, we need light bulbs and the light bulbs are gone. James has them. That is what's going on. James has the bulbs. He's like Arby's. Can I even say that on the stream? I don't care. I'm going to. It's like Arby's, but with light bulbs. He has the lights.
Hey guys, it's Demetrius, and I'm excited to show you guys this awesome.
Yeah, me going full time, I took some of the load off of him. Yeah, I took some of the load off of him. He told me, he's like, I just don't have time, man. Like between his day job and family and this, so I took some of that off of him. With your first cup, what are you guys talking about? What am I missing out on? Is this an inside thing that's super fun that I'm not aware of?
Desk. It's made from AZ L1 Live Concept, and it's a folding desk. Comes in.
Working on your first cup. Are you talking about like, are you guys doing espresso where you pack your own, like you tamper and you put the little metal plate over and then you press it and all that type of stuff?
In 2 pieces. It has that brown wooden top piece, as you can see, and it also has that bottom metal frame folding that folds in and out. So to simply put this up, you take the frame and you just open it up.
Do I need to start drinking coffee or something? Oh, yeah, it's very fancy. I put a K-cup in my Keurig and hit start. Oh, okay, so it's not something crazy. No, there's people. I follow a TikTok lady. She's really nice. She does like this crazy process to make coffee. She first of all gets her beans, grinds those up really, really fine, puts them in this little cup, and then has this like stamp thing that she pushes down and it presses it real hard, and then she puts a plate over that, inserts it, and then it drains through the bottom. It's really cool. You'll probably drink more coffee. I don't really drink. I don't know how it interacts with Adderall. So if you guys didn't know in chat, first of all, welcome to the stream. I have ADHD. What a selling point to follow me, right?
On one side, and then you open it up on the other side, just like that. And like I said again, it has that brown wooden texture.
Well, I will be having a kid here in November, which I'm super. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm gonna cry whenever I meet that little thing. I'm super excited for it. We found out the gender on Tuesday. I mean, we didn't. We went to the appointment, but my mother-in-law received what it was, and she's throwing a what do you call them? A gender reveal party for us tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. I don't know what it is. I personally want a boy, but I'm not going to be like, oh, what if it's a girl? I'm not going to care. It's my child. I'm super excited. What it's going to be. I don't mind either way, as long as the baby is healthy. Super excited.
It's really smooth for a picnic or even gaming on it. So with the bottom frame, you have this railing right here. Really, really skinny little frame.
Well, she's only 17 weeks. I think she'll be 18 weeks rolling in on Monday. So, I mean, she has a little bit of a bump, but nothing crazy yet.
And one on the other side too. With this frame, it's really extremely light and really easy to pick up. To connect those connectors right there, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, which will clip onto the inside railing. Pretty simple, pretty easy. No.
So surprisingly, and I'm sorry, chat, if you're like, dude, I just want to watch this desk review. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. No, surprisingly, this has been a really smooth pregnancy. I mean, this is her first time being pregnant. So the morning sickness was never really there. I honestly, the worst thing that, I mean, I'm speaking from my perspective, and maybe she's telling me what I want to hear, but just watching her over the past 6 months or so, or almost halfway, about 4 or 5 months, I don't know. It's been really easy. She hasn't gotten morning sickness. She's in the second trimester now, I believe. She hasn't really gotten morning sickness. She hasn't. The worst thing is she's just been tired. She just gets really just random waves of being tired. And if she like tries to go work out in the garden or something, I mean it's hot out generally, but she gets hot way quicker, and then we'll get lightheaded. But when it comes to nausea and all that stuff, she's been doing pretty good.
Nextly, I'm going to be showing you guys how to clip it on there. So I try to clip it on from the bottom by pressing my thumb underneath it and my fingers at the top. Then I change it up and...
Yeah, I'll let you guys do a guesswork on when it was conceived. Everyone thought it was a Valentine's Day baby, and it wasn't. That was not when we conceived that child. It was like 2 weeks after. On Valentine's Day, which is like, I imagine a lot of people do the deed on Valentine's Day. We didn't. I'm pretty sure we went to bed early on Valentine's Day.
Pressed it from the top and it just clipped right in. And you'll hear it clip also. Yeah, that's it. That's the AZL1 brown desk. Comes in a length of 39 inches. The width is 19 inches and the height is 29 inches. Really, really good desk. I highly recommend this product, and thank you.
All right, so all side notes aside, you guys can see that desk is super awesome. The coolest thing about it is it's foldable. So if you guys look at the back of it, right there. So the back actually folds in. So this thing just folds up like if I'm a table, it does that. So you can just throw it in the back of your car, or like, I don't know, tie it around your back or something if you're wanting to carry a table on your back for whatever reason. Definitely check out that AZL1 Life Concept Writing Computer Foldable. It has a desk with so many adjectives and nouns and verbs that I'm not going to continue saying them. But we're going to switch over to the next product in today's stream. And these are going to be more lights, my friends. We're going to take a look at this. Oh, hold on. There we go. So Call That Geek, I'm just kind of interested. What do you do when you're playing shoppable videos on stream? What do you do? Like, how do you have them? Like, we have them in a Google Sheet. So what do you do? Or Siren, too, because you also do this. But yes, we're going to take a look at this Vansuni clip light. Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about this LED desk lamp from Vansuni. Okay, so just for time's sake, we're not going to open this, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Let's go ahead and snap. And this is going to be everything you get. You get a user manual, and then you obviously get the light. You're not a streamer? I thought you were a streamer. So what do you do? Do you do YouTube reviews? Are you just a Amazon influencer? What do you do? Because you said that unless you bought the Delta Max, I'm just wondering, like, what do you do? Tell me what you do now. Itself, the user manual is pretty simple to follow. I don't think you really need it, but if you do need instructions, it does come in multiple languages. You'll get there. You'll get there. I can't say I said that like I'm the one that brought Dragon Blogger to where it is. I'm not at all. I'm not green with Dragon Blogger, but I didn't put in the work. I mean, but you will get there, and I will definitely be watching your streams because you come here and you hang out with us. Can people follow you? Is that a thing? Can they follow you yet? Is that how that works? It is taking over Dragon Blogger. Watch out, world. Man, Dragon Blogger's been going back. She is on YouTube. I'm on Team Utechpia. Okay, yeah, Utechpia is a great source for people. Well, you can't share links here, but if everybody could follow her in some way or another on the internet, please don't follow her in person. Do it. Definitely follow Rising Siren. Look at the light itself. You'll see here right on top, it's got this shiny black finish. It looks pretty nice. It's got this soft touch arm. Here on the bottom, you'll find your cable and your controller for the light, and then you'll have the desk clamp. Now, this particular desk lamp is USB powered, so all you will simply have to do is plug it into a USB power source, and you'll know you have power by the little blue light that is on the controller. No, my headset's going to die. And then after that, all you need to do is simply just clamp this onto whatever desk or location you're going to be using this.
And you're pretty easily able to move
Jerry
this
Lim.
soft touch arm around
Thank you
on
for
your
the follow,
desk
Jerry.
without the
I love
clamp
you.
moving around or the
Say
light
it back.
falling off. As you can see,
Say
it's
it
pretty
back,
sturdy.
Jerry.
Like I said earlier in the video, you do have this gloss finish. It can attract fingerprints, so just be aware of that. Flipping over the head of the light, you'll have the light panel here itself. Let's talk about the controller. As you can see, the controller is pretty small. Up here on top, you're going to have a power button. Then you're going to also have a brightness up and a brightness down, and your mode function. That's going to allow you to switch between cool, warm, and a mixture of both lights. Alright, so we've got the light on now. It's on the warm setting. As you can see here on the front, it's got 6 LEDs. Let's go ahead and switch it over to the light and cool mixture. And then we'll go ahead and switch it over to strictly the cool setting. And you can see that these LEDs do get pretty bright.
Oh, by the way, Call That Geek. I was just on your page like just now, just taking a look at it, and I really like your setup, man. It's really clean, really simple. Call 911. I think I swallowed a wasp. I don't know. No, I really like your setup, man. It's really eye-catching, and it's perfect for a stream.
Now what I want to do is use a subject with the light. Let's go ahead and turn on the light, and as you can see here, it illuminates it pretty well. Let's play with the settings and go all the way down in brightness. Still illuminated pretty well. Let's turn the brightness all the way back up, and let's switch over to the cool setting. Now what we're going to do is switch over to the warm setting. We'll play with the brightness on the warm setting as well and go all the way down.
So, okay, so just another question, Call That Geek. What is your process on choppable videos? Do you clip? Do you do your live streams first and like do a live unboxing and then clip your, or what is your general process? So mine normally, here lately with the overwhelming amount of products that I get, even though you get way more, and I hate to say it this way, but with like cheaper products or stuff that doesn't necessarily require a full in-depth review, I'll just basically sit here, full screen it, and I'll talk about it, and then I'll go in and I'll edit out the parts where I stuttered or messed up. But with like higher end stuff, what I'll do is I'll put my camera on the tripod, I'll do my pans, I'll do my tilts and all that stuff, and then I'll go through and do more like in-depth editing and add my voiceover after. It's just always interesting to see how other influencers do their stuff, because I mean you look at people like Unbox Therapy or Linus and something, and they have like entire heavy teams of people behind the scenes. So how do you do yours? And also, Siren, what is your process whenever you do your videos?
And then we'll switch it over to the hybrid light.
Good morning,
between
Sierra.
the
It's good
warm
to
and
see you
cool
here.
Setting. A light like this is going to be great for someone who likes to read books without the overhead lights on or too bright of lights. I really like the warm setting on this. It's a very comfortable light and it's very easy on the eyes. If you guys want to check this out, go ahead and pick yourself.
So chat, tell me if I'm weird, right? I need you guys to tell me if I'm weird. So whenever I use this desk lamp or this like little clippable LED desk lamp, and I had it on the warm setting, as you guys could see right about here. So this makes me want to be the type of man that smokes tobacco from like an old like looping pipe, sits in like a mahogany rich den with the like the curtains drawn or the curtains closed, and just like reads books. Does that make sense? Or is that just too weird? Chat, somebody let me know if that's weird in chat.
Light and it's very easy on the eyes. If you guys want to check this out, go ahead and pick yourself up one today, and I will see you guys on the next video.
All right. So definitely check out that Vansuni LED desk lamp. Super awesome. I think my wife's, I don't think. My wife still uses it at work. She is a preschool teacher. So she has that for her downtimes or nap time whenever she shuts off the lights in order for her to like still grade papers and stuff. She'll just have that light on in order to be able to keep doing that without waking up her demon 4-year-old kids. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. Definitely add that Vansuni LED desk lamp to your cart if you guys are interested in it. And so we are doing an Amazon gift card giveaway at the end of the stream, which is a while from now because I do 4-hour streams every day, Monday through Friday. I just didn't do it Tuesday. So I'll be making that up tomorrow. Link is in chat. All you have to do is go to dragonblogger.com/enter live. Again, dragonblogger.com/enter
live.
And once you get that entered, you will be automatically good to go. I think there's things you can do to get multiple entries as well. I'm not sure. I don't enter them. I'm not allowed to. But yeah, definitely check out that link to the Amazon gift card. We're also giving away a 3D printer that is going to end on July 9th. So bada boom, bada bang. And then we're giving away a Eufy security video doorbell that is going to end on July 2nd. Must be live to win. But yeah, definitely check that out. We're going to take a look at this pretty cool Casio Tima L-shaped gaming desk. Casio Tima. That's a very nice company name. Call That Geek can definitely vouch for me. There are some companies out there that you're like, I don't understand how they came up with the name. There's too many. There's too many to name. Not that I would, but there's just some companies that you're like, where are you getting these brand names? Like you can't even pronounce some of them. You're like, what is this? So Casio Tima is a really cool name. It sounds like it should have been taken a long time ago by some, like, I don't know, IKEA bought it. I don't know.
So this is the L-shaped desk. It's very nice. The assembly took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but it wasn't difficult by any means. Here are the instructions that it comes with, and it shows you all the parts that it comes with too. One thing that I liked about it is that for each screw and stuff, it came with extra. So if you like lose one or misplace it, you know, you can have more of them, and that's something that I really appreciate when it comes to stuff that has assembly, because you know you can be clumsy and miss some stuff. But the instructions are pretty easy to follow. It's very important that you make sure everything is facing the correct orientation, because you know, if you don't, there are holes that will not fit. So make sure you pay attention.
That's what she said.
And have really good detailed instructions about what side things need to be on. But other than that, I'm very satisfied with it. It looks very aesthetically pleasing. It's very nice and sleek. It's got a good shape to it. And of course, it's that L desk style, so you can put it in the corner and maximize your available desk space by having, you know, your stuff positioned around you and your chair in the middle. So if you're in the market for a nice L-shaped desk that does take some assembly, I want to say it took I did it with my girlfriend, and together I think we were able to knock it out in about 35 minutes, going slow, just leisurely, making sure that we did everything correct and proper, making sure that was tight. Also, keep in mind that the screws are not a Phillips or a flathead. It's a hexagonal screw, and it comes with 2 tools to use it, but I used my own little custom ratchet set because it's just easier than some of those tools. So keep that in mind if you don't like the little L-bar screwdriver that they include. You know, make sure you use your own, make sure you have that hexagonal piece that fits into the hole. But yeah, if you're in the market for a nice L-shaped desk, this is definitely one that I would check out.
All right, so definitely check out that Casio Tima L-shaped gaming desk, $130. I really like that. Being that this one is $130, whenever if you guys have ever bought a desk around this price point, one of the things you might notice is more often than not, whenever you're sitting at the desk, the depth, so how far it is from your stomach, basically, to where you're sitting to the end of the desk that might be like touching the wall, it's too thin. But if you look at this one, it has a nice depth to it. So it looks like it's really well built, very, very simple construction on it. I really like that little top shelf that you guys can see right there. So yeah, definitely check out that Casio Tima L-shaped gaming desk. Add it to the cart. Super great deal on that. Switching over to the next product in today's stream, we're going to take a look at this Canon EOS R. This is a top-of-the-line DSLR camera from a company that I am sure all of you guys have heard of. And if you haven't, I don't know how. This is Canon, my friends. Canon.
I'm here unboxing the Canon EOS R mirrorless SLR. Now this one comes with the RF 24 to 105mm lens, and this is just a fantastic, phenomenal camera. I'm so excited to finally get it. So let's show you what you get in the box. This is just the unboxing. Of course, you get a really, really thick manual with the instructions and how to operate the camera in multiple languages. You also get a single battery to load into the camera. It's a fairly large battery. So
yeah, add it to the cart. Click it in the carousel, Sierra. You can see it right down there. You just boop and check out. That's all you got to do. Bada boom, bada bang. It is what it is. Don't ask questions. Or Vinny and the boys are going to show up, and then, yeah, you don't want... I won't tell you what happens when Vinny and the boys show up.
Here's the battery to load into it. Comes with the cover on it. Just simply slide it into the camera base. Get the battery charger. Now, I'm glad it comes with the charger. You see, you just plug the battery into the charger, plug the charger on the wall. Now, it would have been nice to come with a spare battery or like a dual charger, but you can get those separately if you need to. So you just slide the battery in here, push it in, locks into place, plug it in, start charging it. Easy to go. It comes with a USB-C cable, and it's nice to see that it came with a USB-C cable. So the USB-C cable is for connecting it to your computer. You also get this little bracket that allows you to extend the ports so that the cables don't get in the way of it. You get the strap, so this is the over-the-shoulder strap for your camera. It's a nice thick strap. It's very comfortable the way it's woven. Should be comfortable wearing your shoulder, given the fact that the camera's a little heavier. Then, of course, pulling this off, you've got the lens itself. Now, this is quite an impressive lens that it comes with. Quite heavy for a lens.
Quite heavy. It's a big lens. It's a big lens.
Here's the lens. Got the cap on both sides. Of course, this is the 24 to 105 millimeter lens. Very versatile. Does not give you super wide angle shots, but really lets you get up and close. So one thing about these is I'll test the autofocus as well to see how fast it is, because I noticed in previous Canon models, the autofocus wasn't as fast as Sony cameras. And then, of course, you've got the body of the camera itself. Now, this is a full frame camera, mirrorless, right? Uses RF lenses, not EF lenses. I really like the body on it. You've, of course, got the hot shoe on the top. You've got the screen that folds out and adjusts to front-facing angle in case you want to use it like a vlogging camcorder. Really, really versatile here. Like the options on the front. Nice feel to it. Very, very nice grips. You got all your menu buttons, all your functions, your info, everything you need. Your video record button, your shoot button, your mode buttons, etc. Your on-off is on the left here. And then, of course, here's where you would install your lens. Here's your main dial. Yeah, just a really nice, solid feel. Nice big body. It's huge compared to my Sony ZV-1 camera. Let's go ahead and put the lens on it. Okay, got the covers off for the lens. Making a connection here and just turn it in to where it locks into place. Again, you line up the grooves, turn it in till it locks into place. Now, this camera has a substantial amount of weight to it with the lens on. It's pretty heavy. So, you know, you're going to want to use that camera shoulder strap. If you have weaker wrists, you're going to want to make sure you have it on a tripod or something like that. But you can see here it is with the lens cover on. I don't have the battery charged yet, so we're going to have to put the battery in and charge it. Then we'll go into the options and, of course, you know, make sure it's set to 4K mode, test it out with various shots. But this was just an unboxing. This is what you get with the Canon EOS R. It's definitely a very solid camera. Can't wait to start shooting with it. Looks good. And one thing I've had to point out is on the left here, you've got your USB and your mini HDMI. Your mic inputs are on the left. So the right is where you would put your SD card in it.
All right, so that is just a quick little unboxing of everything that comes with the Canon EOS R. As you guys can see there, that is that's a beast. That's a huge camera that does huge things. Huge. It's going to be huge. Switching over to the next product, this is just kind of stemming off of what we just talked about with the EOS R. Definitely check out that Canon EOS R, but if you guys are looking for also a new lens, if you end up getting that, you got to check out this Canon RF 16 mil. So 16 mil just means its maximum focal length is 16 millimeters. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. And it is a prime lens. So that means you can't zoom in and out with it, but you get really, really awesome effects, or not effects, but really awesome video out of a 16 mil lens. So let me go ahead and load up that lens video for you.
I'm here comparing the Canon EOS R lens. Now, the lens that comes with it when I got the camera is the RF 24 to 105 millimeter f4 to 7.1 IS STM lens. Excellent lens, gives you a lot of zoom options, really good distance, fantastic autofocus speed, but the angle is not that wide. And I'll show you what the angle looks like when you're using it for live stream. It's just not that wide of an angle to be a product or live stream lens. So
Yeah.
Cutting over, here is the standard lens.
The hard cut over to him, like not fully ready to be on live stream. He wasn't fully ready. You just see him. I love it.
So
that's hilarious.
Cutting over, here is the standard lens. This is, again, the 24 to 105 millimeter lens. This is as wide as I can make it. So if I'm holding up a product or I'm trying to showcase a product, it's not really going to fit fully in frame just because the lens is not enough of a wide angle. Part of that is because of the fact that it's an f4 lens. It doesn't get as wide of an angle. So we're going to go ahead and try out the 16 millimeter lens. This is the RF 16 millimeter f2.8 STM, and you can see this lens is much smaller.
What's going on with his light? What does he have over that?
Fixed at 16 millimeter. It's a wide angle lens, but it's actually really crisp and sharp. Love the way it looks. It actually lightens your camera a little bit. Very, very versatile. I'll say this is probably a really versatile lens because it can autofocus up to 6 inches away as well as at quite a distance. So really nice lens, but I did notice that its autofocus is not quite as quick as the other lens that comes with the Canon EOS R when you get it. But let me show you how the wide angle looks on this lens. So you saw the other lens. Much wider angle on this lens, very, very sharp and clear. This one I think is a better lens for doing live streaming if you can use the EOS R for live streaming. So let me showcase the autofocus real quick here. You can see as I pull the focus in, it takes a little bit to recognize the object and then autofocus. Once it does, it gets really sharp and crisp. I really like how detailed and how close you can get with this lens. I think it has a better focus at lower distance, a shorter distance than the other lens. It's just a slower autofocusing. It's a little bit slower, not quite as quick as Sony lenses, but it's faster than some other EOS lenses. Both lenses are a great option. The RF 16 millimeter, however, is better for live streaming.
All right, so like he said right there, those prime lenses are really cool because if you guys ever see portraits where, especially like nighttime portraits during like Christmas time or any time that people have string lights and like it kind of has like that bokeh effect, that's more than likely from a prime lens. So if you guys want a really good lens that's good for video, first of all, and portraits, definitely check out the Canon RF 16 millimeter f2.8. f2.8. So we're going to switch over to the next product in today's stream. We're going to take a look at the Sony ZV-1. Now the Sony ZV-1 is the camera that I'm using now, and don't let this fool you. This is not as good as this camera looks because right now I have blue lights going on, but let me just hold something up for you guys. So I'll hold up the Canon EOS M50 and you guys can see how crazy the autofocus is on this. So basically watch this. Watch how quick it focuses back to me. It's almost instant. You cannot tell. The autofocus on the ZV-1 is crazy. It's the best video camera I personally have ever used. And the craziest thing about it is you guys have to see how small it is. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video so you guys can see how small the camera is. And it'll really put it into perspective just how powerful and well made this is. And also, one thing that he doesn't cover in this, the Sony ZV-1, so the video that you guys, or the camera that you guys are seeing me right now using, it can record up to 960 frames per second, which is super, super, super slow-mo. That's crazy to me. 960 frames per second is, it's a lot. It's okay. It's a lot.
So I'm here with a little recording test between how the video looks and the microphone sounds.
Michaela, thank you for following. I love you long time.
On the Canon EOS M50.
Long time.
And then the next video clip is going to show you the same type of video of this car with the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera. So I'm showing you various distances to show you the zooming and the focusing of the Canon.
So you guys can see right there, he's probably 4 inches away. And so this is the Canon EOS M50, and it can't focus that close. But watch the Sony ZV-1.
You can see the Canon has a little bit slower of an autofocus.
And it can't focus that close at all.
you know, the lens can get you pretty close up, but it's certainly not a macro lens. But you can see how it blurs out a little bit when you go in and out manually. The autofocus has a little bit of a hard time catching up. It takes a little bit of time. This is the microphone from the Canon EOS M50. Again, I'll pull into this little race car here. Pull out. See the autofocus trying to catch up with me?
Can't do it, man.
There's the best distance. Starts getting blurry. Can't focus any closer than
cannot.
that. So pull out to about there. And this is the video from the Canon EOS M50. And now I'll switch over and do the same type of recording with the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera. And you can see it has the windsock right on top of the microphone there. So here's video recording and microphone recording from the Sony ZV-1.
So you guys can already tell a big difference on the audio there. The difference being that you don't hear his AC or his fan or whatever it is running in the background. So having that windsock, and it just has a better microphone built in too.
Comparison to the Canon EOS 50, which you just saw. Here's me getting closer and testing how quick the autofocus is compared to the EOS.
Leaps and bounds better.
The autofocus is fairly fast.
Fairly.
You can actually get a lot closer. The default lens lets you get a lot more macro-like. You can definitely get a lot closer and more focused with the ZV-1 and the Canon EOS M50 with the default lens. So that's pretty nice. The microphone is a dual channel microphone. It's actually rather large on the top, so we'll have to play back and see if the microphone is better on the ZV-1 than on the Canon EOS M50. But this is the first video test recording with the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera, which is a product camera, and just zooming in some products, showing you how fast the autofocus comes in and out in comparison to the Canon EOS M50, which was at the earlier video here.
All right, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick, just like my testing of it. So I do have it set up as a webcam. It stays up here, and I have another one for product reviews. So like I told you guys before, the autofocus on this is really one of the biggest selling points. This is so good for vloggers, content creators, and just anybody that creates videos for whatever reason. Now, obviously, you're not going to go out and you're not going to film like $50,000 car commercials or anything like that with this. But for content creation and streaming, this is I don't think there's a better camera out there, especially at this. $750 is a steal for this. It can record 4K video, 60 frames per second, 1080p, 240 frames per second, and then like 720p, 960 or 480 frames per second. And just look at the autofocus on this. Look how good that looks. There's so many features packed into the Sony ZV-1 as well. I mean, it's got microphone input. It has a really good built-in microphone. It's got a flippable screen, so if you're holding your phone like this, it can do what this does. You guys can see I can have the screen here. The Sony ZV-1 does that. The only downside to it, and I wouldn't even say it's a downside because of how good the lens is, it is a zoomable lens. It has optical zoom, but you can't change the lenses out on it. So that's the only downside, but you don't need another lens with it. I mean, this thing does such a phenomenal job of its autofocus. You guys can see right here. Well, you can see how quick it autofocused and how close it autofocuses too. Look at that. That is crazy to me. So the Sony ZV-1 is just the best camera, in my opinion, that you can get in this price point for videos. And it does take photos too, and it takes surprisingly really good photos as well. So definitely check out that Sony ZV-1. Add it to the cart. It's a steal. It really is. I mean, $750 is a lot of money, but still really good. Switching over to the next product, my friends, we're going to take a look at this Govee triangle light. You guys have seen these wall lights all over the place, but this is Govee. There's a difference. It's better. It really is better. Especially, I mean, these they're at $199 right now. You get so many for them, and they look so good. They're built so well, and they're just a fraction of like big name brands, which I won't name. Philips Hue. All right. Let me load up this video for you, and we will watch James turn into a moth again. Busy, my friend. I haven't seen you in a couple of days, man. Where you been? I didn't catch you yesterday, and I don't know if I caught you the day before either. But welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. How are you? But yeah, I will check for you, Sierra, to see if you entered correctly.
Today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Govee. This is their Glide light panels. These are triangle shaped light pattern panels. As you guys see, you have 10 panels in here, and they show a little pattern here how you can actually set it up and what it looks like. Now we're going to pull it out. We're going to show you guys everything that comes in this kit, and then we're going to actually put it on the wall and show you guys what it looks like hooked up. Now, like I said, you get 10 panels, but inside here, guys, you get the quick instruction manual just like this, and it shows you guys how to connect up the panels. You know, you only connect up 2 panels per panel, so 2 connectors per panel. Don't go over that. You also have the quick user manual, guys, and the thank you card, which everybody has seen those before. Then inside here you have the controller. This is what you'll plug your power into, and your first panel. Then you'll have a second.
You've been so busy, you haven't really been on. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it, and especially in this heat too. Oh man, it's just messing so many things up. But it's good to see you here at least today. Tons of awesome products today, Busy. We are doing our gift card giveaway at the end of the stream. And to Sierra, it does look like you did enter correctly. But there's things, I only saw 1 entry from you. So if you go on there, I don't know exactly how it works because I don't enter them. But you can do other things like follow us on Instagram or visit us on Instagram or something along those lines. So definitely go back. I'll drop a link in the chat. There's other things you can do to get more entries.
Plug. This plug is if you want to connect up a second kit to this kit. So you'll need a second power adapter to power the second kit, so you don't so you have enough power. And then inside here you'll have 10 wire adapters or adapters. You guys will see these as I pull these out.
Tons of link. Everybody in chat right now. I know we don't have a lot of people chatting, but we do have quite a few of you guys watching. First of all, if it's your first time here, welcome to Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. We are really just a bunch of nerds that like showcasing awesome products and giving away a lot of awesome products to you guys. So definitely hit that follow button if you would be so kind, and I will love you long time if you do. And if you don't,
you are now my enemy.
I'm just kidding. You're not my enemy, but please follow. Please follow us, man. Okay?
Got all this out. Right here, this is your adapters to go from panel to panel, or shall I say from panel to panel, to make your patterns. And it shows you which way to go from where to where. So this would be the one from the panel feeding to the new one, which is kind of cool. So you got 10 of those, guys, right?
See, Michael knows what's up. Thanks for the follow, Michael. I appreciate it. I love you long time.
And they are flexible, so don't worry about that. They are flexible, which is very cool. Then they actually give you this, let's say, if you want to make sure that your stuff is completely level, you have this little mini level to set on the panels, which is kind of cool. You have a couple extra 3M adhesive tabs. These are what holds it on, guys. This is cool because once you put it on, you can actually pull these off if you don't like where the panel placement is, and it won't ruin your wall. Then on the other side, you actually have the power brick. Now I'm going to set all this aside because that's not the cool part. That's not what we're here for, right? Okay, let's pull these out. Here is your first panel. This is a triangle LED panel, and as you guys see, one long press of the panel for 30 seconds to power it up and to go into Bluetooth mode. The back here is where all your connectors are. Of course, guys, you have your outer connector, which you have one here or here, and then you have your inner connector down here, which is actually where you'll power it. So they are labeled 1 and 2. So the 1 and 2 go out. The triangle is your actual power from the main brick, which I'll grab that. That would be this one, right, guys? So this main one is where you'll actually power this, and you just slide it in whatever direction that you feel fit needs to go in, and you're powered up. Then you grab your adapter, which is over here, guys, and then you follow the on-screen directions of which.
I don't know, Siren. You tell me. No, yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's me. That is I.
Way it should go. So probably, let's say like that, and then power goes out. Very easy, very simple to connect. If you don't like it, this thing pops off just like that off the wall. You pull it off, panel comes off, and you're good to go. You have 10 of these panels. I will actually grab all of these panels out, which is kind of cool because they do space them out, right? They put paper between them all. So you have 10 of these panels, which are very cool. They're all similar to the first one, right? Except for you have 10 of these panels, all with the connectors. Can make a pattern. There's only 2 panels with the press button. Just remember that. So guys, give me a second. I'm gonna pull all these out and then we'll show you guys something.
But I mean, I can definitely vouch for the quality of these. I know they're going to be high quality because Govee just makes really good stuff. No, so Alley Cat, I already have your address because of the coasters, because of the coaster giveaway. So those will be shipped out today, actually. So those will be shipped out today with the coasters.
10 panels laid out. We have 1 lit up, of course. Now, like I said, to connect that, guys, from the panel to panel, you would take this tool. You would then interlink it over here, just like this. You just slide one in, right? Let's say, hey, I want to connect this into here. Now,
Janice Hager, thank you for following. Welcome to Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment.
May fight it just a little for the fitment. Just make sure that when you do it, that they go in properly. Oh, I actually popped it back off. I apologize, guys. Let me correct that. So there is actually a placement, guys, to make sure that it goes back on. So there's that one in, right? So putting these on the wall is just going to be a little bit of a fitment issues and making sure that you are connected properly. Just make sure I got it on.
A lot of you guys are clicking these lights. You guys must like them. Let's go ahead and skip forward in the video though and get to the part. Let's get to the point where he has them on the wall. There we go. Now don't let the camera fool you. These look a lot better and than they do. Yeah, so busy tomorrow. We found out on Tuesday what the gender is. I mean, I don't know what it is, neither does my wife. My mother-in-law is the keeper of the gender. She got the results from the doctor. She put them in a lockbox and she's throwing something tomorrow, like a gender reveal party. So I'll find out tomorrow. So that's going on. Tomorrow I am streaming from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time. And then after that, later, I have the gender reveal. And then Sunday, Sunday's just going to be church and then hanging out and probably doing some product reviews and just hanging out with the wife. Playing some video games for sure. That is my hobby. If I'm not filming reviews, if I'm not live streaming, I am playing video games.
And I will make it look better. Guys, give me a second. I'm going to hang all this up and show you guys the final fitment of this. Okay, now that I hooked it up, guys, you can see the panels are here. They're lined up. Now, unfortunately, I don't think my shelf up above is actually level properly because it looks like there's a little drop off. Not a big deal. It's not bad. I actually like the placement. The coloration's great. Now, you guys can see I have it on a kaleidoscope style.
So what's the temperature like where you guys are from? You guys don't have to tell me where you're from. I'm not asking it. But yeah, what has the daily temperature been lately where you guys are at?
We can change it around, right? Let's pick a different pattern.
Oh, my butt hurts.
Let's go over to emotions. We can go with this and just change this colorations, right? Or we can go to energetic. You guys will see a little flashing. We can do a little breathing effect where it'll breathe on and off, brighter, dimmer, through the colorations. And then we can go over here and we can do nightlight if we just want a nightlight, right? Dance party.
Midwest 98. Yep, it's about here. That's roughly about here. A little bit hotter than that. I'd say it's been like on average 100 to 105. I can say where I'm from. I'm from Oklahoma. It's been about that hot.
We can do a little romantic coloration. Movie night. Or we can go back in here. Let's do the ocean. Let's try the fire. As you guys see, it just changes coloration to the file.
Sorry, and I got
ripple effect, guys, right? You'll see the coloration change. I know it's a little bit harder, guys, for some of this stuff. But then we can go over just straight colors. We have just plain white, but if we click, let's say, Let's grab. It says please grab light segment, select all. Let's go purple. There's a little purple. We want red. We can go brightness up to 100% brightness, or we can drop it down, but let's go back to purple.
You live in your grandmother's old house. It was built in 1954. It's actually not that old. I mean, yeah, it's logically, it's an old house, but for a house, it's not that bad.
I kind of like purple. There's your blues, your greens. Now, I know the glare is kind of bright, so I'm going to shut some more lights off in here, guys.
It's going to make it worse, James. You got to turn down
just like that.
your ISO settings.
Off, of course. Now we're at the green. You see the green. Nice, bright. Oranges, of course. We can do red. There's a color wheel. There's our color cycles. If we really want, we can change all the color wheels. Let's go to color wheel. Let's do...
All right, I think you guys have seen enough. We've been watching this video for like 45 minutes. Get it together, James. Figure this out. Figure this out. All right, listen. Everybody in chat right now, if this is your first time here, welcome to Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. We are a group of nerds that like to showcase awesome products to you guys and give away a lot of these awesome products. Speaking of our giveaways, we are doing a giveaway at the end of the stream where we'll be giving away an Amazon gift card. So, link to enter is in the chat right about now. Candy G, where have you been, you rascal? Candy G, where have you been? I haven't seen you in like a month. You rascal, it's good to see you here again. So definitely get entered to win that gift card at the end of the stream. Super easy, super free. For free. And then voice crack. And then we're also giving away a 3D printer and a video doorbell. All links are in chat right now to get entered. So listen, chat, just go ahead and get entered to win that stuff. I mean, it takes nothing. It does not come with car. Car not included.
It was super easy to build. It didn't take me that long.
Looks like we're frozen. So give me a second. Give me a second. It was kind of freezing. Let me know in chat. Did it freeze for you guys at all, or is it just my internet and I wasn't able to see my own self?
To build it, I want to say maybe about 35 minutes total, and I am so happy with the results. The pillows are super firm and super comfortable. That great lumbar and neck support. I love the
We're back though, right? We're back.
fact that it has the adjustable reclining feature. You can go pretty far back and it's really comfortable. Now, my favorite feature about this chair in general is the little footrest that comes out. You simply pull it out and flip it up, and like you can lounge in this chair so comfortably. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let me just make sure that you guys can see just what it looks like with the footrest extended. And then of course you can adjust the height of not only the chair itself but the handles or the armrests too. And I think that it just makes, you know, this chair just so customizable and so able to be basically set up however you want to. I can't push the chair down without actually sitting in it, and so that's just one small thing. But no, absolutely amazing chair. Very budget-friendly option for a gaming chair too. So if you're looking to get into a new gaming chair, one that's going to have a bunch of features that make it super comfortable and allow you to game for better for longer, definitely check out the Habata gaming chair.
Alrighty. Definitely check out the Habata gaming chair. Pinch, poke, Yomiya Coke. Switching over to the next product, another chair. This is just not a gaming chair. I guess any chair could be a gaming chair. What makes a gaming chair a gaming chair? I guess the design. Because I have sat in, this is an office chair right now. Hold on. Yeah, so I am sitting in an office chair right here. This is a office chair. I have sat in a wood table chair and gaming chairs, and I gamed in all of them. So definitely check out that Habata gaming chair. And we're going to take a look at this Habata office chair. They call it a Task Desk Chair. What does that mean? We're going to find out right now. Who's your guys' favorite comedian? If you guys are listening to me in chat, who's your favorite stand-up comedian ever?
Hey everyone, Jason Weiler here, and today we're going to be checking out the Habata office chair. This is a fantastic option for you, especially if you're looking for something that is very minimalistic and doesn't take up a whole lot of space while still being able to efficiently serve its purpose. The chair here is actually, as you can see, very compact, very easy to assemble as well. The assembly is pretty standard as far as office chairs goes. There's not a lot of things that you have to be aware of in order to put this together. The chair itself is relatively small in size, so you don't have a giant chair that takes up a whole lot of room, and this is something that can easily slide into a corner of your room.
I'm going to take a completely random guess at who your favorite stand-up comedian was. Completely random. George Carlin. Was it George Carlin? If it wasn't, what kind of comedians are you into? Because then maybe I could suggest to you a comedian that you might already know that is very, very funny. He's crude, but he's very funny. I think, in my opinion, crude comedians are usually funnier than non-crude comedians.
Or even just slid underneath the chair or underneath the desk without taking a whole lot of space. This definitely does a really good job with being able to serve as a...
Ooh, you guys see Roe versus Wade was overturned.
Office chair for long periods of time.
I hope I don't open up a can of worms
itself
with that.
is pretty firm when you first get it, but it'll kind of...
Bob Hope. Bob Hope. So, Busy, I got to ask you, do you like crude comedians?
Form its way and be more comfortable as time goes on. So, thank you for taking the time to check this out with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
All right, so definitely check out that Habata office task desk chair. It could be a gaming chair if you need it. $120, looks really well built, very solid. I mean, it looks like an office chair. Maybe that's what makes it that. Let's take a look at another chair. The challenge today is how many times can Nate say chair? Hold on. How many times can I say chair? Oh, I totally get it then, Busy. I'm not going to recommend to you who I was going to then, because I don't think he overly cusses. Like, he doesn't use F-bombs like every other word, but he's not some crude, and he's definitely not no swearing. Definitely not no swearing. He definitely doesn't not swear. He swears. I couldn't think of a better way to put it.
So this is a time-accelerated build of the Marvel Avengers Arc R gaming chair. This is the Iron Man version of the gaming chair. It's the official Marvel-branded gaming chair. And it took me approximately 45 to 50 minutes to put together. I did like that they give you a glove that makes it easy to hold things. It has grips on it, things like that. Of course, my dogs gave me some fun the entire time, bugging me while I was putting the chair together. The chair feels good. The leg pull-out feels good. The leg rest. The pillows are nice. Overall, I had some complications assembling the chair, particularly when it came to putting in the armrests together. Putting the armrests on was a little bit more difficult to do just as a single person. It would have been easier if I would have had it.
I think this is like, I mean, it's obviously sped up. I think he didn't cut the audio out, so I think that little background noise you hear is just him going crazy, or the sound going crazy sped up.
Pedestal to rest the base on, so I struggled a little bit with that, but obviously putting the chair together, you slide in the wheels first. That's the easy part. Pop in the gas lift cylinder. Then, of course, you take out all the screws and the rest of the packs, and then you start with the seat bottom and then work your way from there on. So now we put on the armrests into the seat base. This part wasn't terribly hard. It was more attaching the back to the seat base. That was the hardest part. You just got to line them up. The one thing I noticed about the instructions is there's 2 different thread lengths, and the instructions make it seem like all the screws are only one length, yet there is 2 different types of lengths. They don't specify which length to use for which section, so I kind of just had to wing it, kind of guess which length to use at which section. That was a defect in the instructions, but it was very easy to get around, and I'm not sure what it mattered that one of the screws was 1/4 of an inch shorter than the others threads. I also had to figure out which way the armrests go because they tilt left and right. So you have to make sure that they are on the right way so they're tilting the right direction. You don't actually have them backwards and facing the wrong direction. Next, of course, we put on the chair lever and where it goes into the gas piston cylinder. And then we tighten everything. I always keep everything loose and I tighten it after.
I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing really good. It is Friday. It's always a good day when it's Friday, I think.
Everything's seated right in case anything has to slide. All right. So now we go to the part where I needed to put the back on. And this is the part I struggled with the most. Lining up this metal brace, which is extendable, and attaching it. The drilled holes through the material don't perfectly line up, and it was actually very difficult for me to get the screws to grip and line up. They have to go at a certain angle, so I found this the part that I struggled with the most. It was easier to do the other side, but the first side is the one that I struggled with the most. The second side was much easier to do overall. After
the silence is deafening.
Tightening the chair up, seating it on the cylinder was no big deal at all. My chair got a little dirty, so I have to dust it off later. And then basically I was just testing it, making sure it sat right, testing out the armrests. Then I continued to the rest of it, which is where you put the covers, the cosmetic covers, over the side brackets. So you can see me putting those on here, finishing those up. So after getting those to line up, I did the same thing to the ones on the other side. Again, a little bit tricky to get them lined up, the little plastic. It only lines up a certain way, and sometimes it's hard to get the screw to grip and see inside there, but it wasn't too hard overall.
That's what she said. Doing a few things while listening. That's what I do too. I mean, just computer stuff, like getting stuff done. Like I have 2 monitors, but I'm not sitting here playing like video games on my second monitor, just getting like stuff done.
So the chair feels pretty solid. Definitely does not feel like a flimsy chair. Here I am extending it out, seeing how the seat back is. Feels sturdy on the back. Extending it, laying back on it a little bit. You can see the armrests go up and down. They tilt. Now the leg rest you pull out is manual to pull it out and push it out.
It really is. It looks like it's just very well built. We're going to end it on that. You guys can see that it's just an awesome, really cool themed Marvel, officially licensed Marvel gaming chair for $209. So super great deal on that chair. Let's go ahead and switch over to the next product. We're going to take a look at this 12-inch wok by Coach Systems. Maybe we're going to look at it. Sorry about that, Busy. Yeah, that video, it's always hard telling how loud a video is going to be in relativity to my microphone because I'm not the one that records their video, so I don't know like how loud their gain is or how loud it's gonna show up to you guys. I guess I'll just watch the I'll just watch it. But yeah, anyways, let's take a look at this Coach 12-inch walk. Walk. I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right, aren't I? Walk.
James here. With a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is from Koch Systems. This is their aluminum walk. This has like a stone coating, guys. This will work on gas, induction, ceramic, or electric ranges. So it'll work on everything. This is a 12-inch walk with lid. Guys, this is pretty much a non-stick frying pan. The ergonomical handle, anything and everything you can use or want in a pan. This is APEO and PFOA free stone derived coating, guys. So the coating means it's very safe for you. Well, let's pop her open and take a look. Let's see if I can do this without making too much of a hassle. My blade has gotten rather dull, so it's not the best for doing this anymore. Need to get a new opener. So, what do you get inside, right? You get a box. Inside of a box. Inside of a box. I apologize for that noise, guys. Some kids out on a motorcycle in the weather.
All right, James, you cannot... Okay, listen. James apologized for that noise because there were some kids out on motorcycles making noise. James has 2,000 watts worth of subwoofers in his car. He is the guy. You guys ever like been in your home or just been like, I don't know, out to eat or something and you feel Godzilla coming down the street and then it turns out it's just some guy in like a 2004 Chevy Tahoe with a million watts worth of subwoofers in his car that makes you question if it's even enjoyable? James is that guy right now, guys.
So, you have the pan. Pull it out. Nothing else in the box. Throw the box down, right? Warning, place back in the plastic bag. Just get rid of the bag. You have a nice rubber band holding this all together, right, guys? Nice rubber band holding this. Nice.
Yeah, 2,000 watts worth of subs is crazy.
Size dish. Very cool. Pull the rubber band off. It is actually going to be kind of knotted. So we're going to try and get this to come off without snapping it on our hands. Okay, we got it. There's our rubber band that's holding it all together. I love that they did that. So, the lid. Nice.
I honestly don't know what kind of car James has. James, if you're in chat, let us know, because I have zero idea.
12-inch lid with handle. Nice glass lid, guys. Pull the plastic set to the side. The handle, triangle shaped with metal inlay with their name. That's kind of cool. Also has an air vent. Nice piece. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so just remember that, guys. It's got a slight bit of weight.
He needs a cool car. I feel like this is like you're leading into telling him that you're like selling a Corvette or something here, Busy. He needs a cool car. Speaking of that, I also have this for sale, by the way.
So the pan itself, let's take it apart, right?
Right.
They have their CS Koch Systems cookware with their little label. Who and what we are talks about, and then it says user manual for maintenance, guys. Remember, it's suitable for gas, induction, ceramic, stovetops, etc. Wash with warm soap water before using it the first time. So make sure you wash it with a nice gentle soap to make sure everything's nice and clean. Cook on medium, high to low heat to protect coating for longer. So, you know, kind of avoid high heat. High heat will beat up your pans. Let the pan cool down completely before washing. What's that mean? Do not throw the pan straight into the water.
This is true. Because if you have a lot of subwoofers with crazy bass, you can't be the guy driving down the street in a 1996 Saturn with 2,000 watts worth of subs. Like, you gotta have something cool. Gotta have something cool.
Water right off the stove.
I get what you're getting
Most
at, Busy.
pans, you don't want to do that anyways. You know, keep out of reach of children and all that other good stuff. Nice, simple little logo. right here, warranty card. Make sure you register it, guys. So this is black, anodized outside, nice aluminum anodized bottom.
No, you don't have to be kidding. You don't have to kid here. I know exactly what you mean.
It has their trademark since 1829. Inside is their stone coating. And if you guys can see this, it's got a nice stone coating.
Well, what's a cool car? You guys let me know in chat. What's a cool car to you? Because my cool car might be different than your cool car. I'll show you guys my cool car real quick. This is my cool car. Still my dream car. Will I ever have one? Probably not. But I think relatively my dream car is more obtainable than a lot of people I know. Like a lot of people want like a Ferrari, like a $500,000 car. So I have two types of cars that I like. I like classic American muscle and this. Let me make it live real quick. That is a Nissan GTR. That's my cool car. Oh man, that's the best looking car I've ever seen. Oh, that's such a good looking car. Yeah. That.
It's a nice look. I actually like this nice deep, edges for a walk. Now, it's not a completely rounded walk because it does have a flat bottom, so you can use it as a frying pan. Definitely can cook some eggs in this, guys. It should slip right on out. The handle feels great. I actually don't have...
So, now, classic muscle. Like a 1969 Boss 302. 1969, 1970 GTO. There's so many. I mean, there's just so many.
I have a problem with that.
All right, that's it. Justin, if you ever see this, reach out to Nissan. Get them to send me a GTR to do a review of. Well, dude, I'd cry. I'm not even kidding. If that happened, I would cry immediately.
You probably get a good flip with that if you're doing a flip in motion stuff. Handle feels really, really good. Now, it's got a little bit of weight to this. It's not on the heavier side, but it's also not on the lighter side. I've felt lighter pans out there. The moment you put your lid on, nice tight seal, and it definitely has more weight, guys. It's a nice looking pan, very elegant. I mean, decent looking. I can't wait to try this out. We're gonna actually cook with this on a separate video.
All right, so that is gonna wrap up the half of the stream so far. I'm gonna drop some links in chat. Definitely check out that 12-inch wok. Looks super nice. $50. I think that's a good price for a wok. I've never used one, but I know people really love them, and they're just I guess they're just really good to cook on. With like their non-stick is really good. The way they heat up is really good. So I guess they're kind of like cast iron, just not niche, but just very good things to cook on. If that makes any sense. I know it doesn't. But yeah, so I'm gonna drop some links in chat for you guys real quick. So we are doing a gift card giveaway at the end of the stream. Here is the link to enter that. Then on July 9th, or July 10th, I think. This ends on July 9th, but get entered to win a 3D printer with a 2-pack of filament from Duramic 3D. The old Jaguars, yeah. Yep. And then we're also giving away a Eufy video doorbell security camera. So get entered to win that. That is the halfway mark of the stream. So we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a bio break, my friends. So I will see you guys here in about 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll get right back into checking out these videos. All right, and we are back with a new color, purple. So get entered to win all those giveaways. Links are in chat right now. We're going to switch over to the next product in today's stream. We're going to take a look at this Geek Chef 7-in-1 Smart. This is one of those smart air fryers. Elizabeth Bowie, thank you so much for following. Love you long time. It's going to be my new thing. Love you long time.
Geek Chef smokeless air fryer or smokeless grill, guys. Now, as you guys see, I'm just going through some of the buttons here and showing you how you can do it. The grill button will allow you to grill at low, medium, high, or max, which is kind of cool. So it does give you different settings. You can go in manual, which will let you do whatever you want, or preheat. To preheat it, guys, pick your mode like bake and set up to the temperature, then press start, and then we'll go into preheat mode. And while it's in preheat mode, of course, it's going to take a little bit to preheat. Once it's done, it will beep and let you know. Now, I'm just going to show you guys this. We're going to flop it open, kind of show you everything as it goes. But then we're going to throw some vegetables in here, and we're going to actually roast off some vegetables, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm showing you guys the timer. You can adjust the timer to wherever you want it set. Then you can adjust the temperature anywhere from like 120 up to 450 degrees, which is great option to actually have that option. With that, you have the power button, which indicates.
Awesome. Sounds good. So we will be doing the giveaway here in about, let me see. I'll tell you right now. Here in about 2 hours or so. Just once all of these products are done, basically.
Power on and off. You can actually bake in this. You can cook a little 8-inch pizza. You can dehydrate foods. Now, you guys will just see me clicking around with buttons, of course. That's just showing you guys, indicating what you can do and where you can do it. Then the start and stop. Once you indicate what temperature you want, what timer you want, you just press the start button. It will go in preheat mode. Now, it will take a little bit to get to that temperature, of course. But it doesn't take as long as you would really think. It actually gets up to temperature very well. With the heating element at the top and the fan blowing it around, it actually helps circulate it around. You have the multiple pieces inside. And as you guys see, we are actually preheating this so we can bake in this. That's not really what I want. I wanted to roast off some vegetables. And then in a second, you guys are going to see the vegetables that I am about to roast. And while we do that, it's going to roast it, and it's going to go through a little time lapse. It's going to show you guys the vegetables, and we're about ready to show you guys the vegetables right about now. I'm going to throw the vegetables in. Now you guys can see the vegetables are in. I do have it open. It can actually hold quite a bit of vegetables. Now, I probably could have threw more in there because vegetables will roast down, but I also did not want it to touch the element. Now you guys see I'm setting it up for a timer and the indication of the temperature I want. I'm going to do a 20-minute roast right here, and then I'm going to press start, and we're going to get going. As you guys see, the timer is going, it is starting, and here we go. Now we're going to jump over to where actually the vegetables are done, and you can actually see the vegetables actually cooked down quite well. Now, I did not want a really dark roast, but that is how it works. Now, again, guys, this is the Geek Chef smokeless air fryer and smokeless grill. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great one.
Alrighty. My camera's off. Why did nobody tell me this? Nobody told me that my camera was gone. You jerks. You jerky jerkos. Definitely check out that Geek Chef Smart Air Fryer. Super awesome. Tons of awesome stuff. If you guys don't want to, if you guys don't have room outside for a grill, but you still want to be able to grill stuff, here's your solution. Switching over to the next product in today's stream, we're going to take a look at this Master Mason 19-piece knife set. This thing is a really awesome knife set. I think I've seen this video once before, and I mean, yeah, it's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and load up that video for you guys, and bada boom, bada bang, we're going to play it in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new knife set. This is from Master Mason, guys. This is a full 19-piece set with wooden block. Now inside this kit you get the 8-inch chef knife, 8-inch bread knife, 8-inch carving knife, a sharpening steel. You also get a 7-inch Santoku knife, an all-purpose household shears, 5-inch Santoku knife, 5-inch bread knife, 5-inch utility knife, 3.5-inch paring knife, and 8 steak knives. Full kit. Yes, 8 steak knives, guys. So this is the box you get, right? Let's just chuck it aside. We don't need that, right? Here it is, right here. Beautifully done black butcher block style knife holder. Now, as you guys see, if I turn it around, they have this very cool little M logo right there, and the very knives distributed very well. Now, steak knives, nicely serrated, black handled, riveted, full tang. Very well done, nicely put together. You have 8 of those, guys. Now you have your large Santoku knife, full tang again, black handled wood and riveted pins, plus their logo. Then they have the smaller one right here, which is very cool that they add that in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys in closer. We're going to go into these knives a little more full in depth as I show you guys the knives a little more in view of the camera. And then we'll actually show you guys some of these knives in action. So if you guys give me a second, we'll switch views. Okay, now that we're closer up, we have a different view. Now we're going to start showing you guys some of the products, right? First, you have the sharpening steel. Sharpening steel is good for sharpening your knives, taking little burrs off. A couple swipes down this before use is always good and handy. Then you have the multi-purpose shears or utility shears, guys. Just pop them open. They are kind of spring loaded, which is, wow, those actually are really great. I like the feel of that, man. Try spitcocking some chicken with this. That'll cut the backbone out really easily. Then they have the latching mechanism, so make sure it's latched, guys. Then put it back in the holder. You have your 8-inch utility or bread knife. You have your serrated knife. You have your paring knife, which is great for paring potatoes, pears, and all that good stuff. Then you have your mini Santoku or 5-inch Santoku. You have your 8-inch Santoku. And we'll show you guys the steak knives again, of course, how easy that cuts through.